Hey, friends. Happy Wednesday. I I don't really know what I'm going to say today. I had it on my heart yesterday and it stayed, but I didn't have time yesterday. But it stayed on my heart to talk about resiliency, just in business, but in life. Like if there's anyone that could talk about being resilient in your life, it's definitely me. Um, but I feel like I'm just talking to so many people lately that are feeling lost. People who have been in business for, a few years now and probably jumped in like during the heyday. Everyone talks about the heyday of like 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, which I joined in 2020, so I don't even feel that I was able to capitalize as well as if I had have been in a few years earlier. But like we're seeing so many people who've been in since that time, and it's undeniable that the industry is changing. I feel like we're seeing so many people like dropping off and like admitting that things weren't what they were showing, you know, after the fact always. No one, not that you can't, you could, but people just don't. Like, no one is honest when it's shit in the moment. They're always honest after the fact. And that's because that's what we're told, right? Don't show them the ooey, pussy, bleedy, open wounds. Wait until it's a scar and then tell them about how you got it, right? No one wants to see the mess when you're in it. Tell us how you got through it. And I think it's made us feel like we can't talk openly about what's going on with us. And so we're seeing these people like jumping off and going and getting jobs. There's no shame in any of this. Um, I'm seeing like eight-figure earners who once did a podcast episode about how disgusted they were that their private pilot was like running late, and now all of a sudden she's talking about how she doesn't care about material things. And she's not flying private anymore, and she's not buying, Louboutins and fancy shoes and expensive bags and like luxury items because now all of a sudden like they're not in alignment with her, and it just kind of feels like, or have things changed for you? Which I know for some of these people, things have changed. They're just not talking about it openly. What happens behind the scenes and what happens front facing is so different. I think that I feel that I believe that with the industry changing, and we're talking about this all the time. I feel like we've been talking about this for almost 2 years. The industry is changing, the industry is changing, the industry is changing. There are so many of us who are like really ready for this change. There are so few of us stepping up to lead the change. And that doesn't mean that you can't. I think that there are a lot of us who are maybe hesitant to stand up and like take ownership as a leader and are waiting for someone else to take the scary step and start leading. Like that's the difference. I was just recording um some of the new modules yesterday for 10K formula, like rebranded 2.0 version. Which like I'm talking about these new modules, they're re-recordings. Like I felt like they just needed a big up level. So what I've taught over the last 3 years in that container is the same. It's the foundation of business, but you're just getting a little facelift, a little zhuzh. Anyway, one of the module that I was talking about was like being an authority figure, like not just being an expert and being an authority. And there's a huge difference between being an expert and being an authority. like both are sought after for their knowledge, for their experience, for advice, for their insights. But an authority is someone that has like a wider impact. It goes outside of their little corner of the internet. It transcends, and these people are leading. They're telling you what the trends are. They're telling you what's about to happen. They're leading the movements. And I feel like there are so many of us who could and should be leading the movements. And for whatever reason, well, I can tell you the reason, the industry's changed. Everybody is talking about how hard it is, quote unquote, to get clients, how everything's changing, quote unquote. Buying behavior is different. I think we have a lot of very powerful women who are in their own heads because of the narrative that's going on, and it's causing them to play small instead of like go big, go all out, own this shit, start leading the pack. And it boils down to resilience. I think, I feel, I believe that some of us are being tested right now based on the conversations that I'm having. You know, we always say new level, new devil. And it felt like at the end of 2023, everyone collectively was feeling this really excited energy to go into 2024 and like declaring out loud, like, this year is going to be amazing. 2023 somehow felt like it was crawling by and flying by at the same time. It felt like a weird year, just energetically. Everyone just felt kind of tired and kind of worn out. And it was just a weird fucking year. We were so ready. And like I remember even doing a video about this, talking about how it felt like going to like a stock car race or like a NASCAR race. Like you're at the starting line, you're revving your engine. Like that energy is so like palpable. Like you can feel the excitement in the air as the race is about to start and the guys with the flag and he's waiting, or maybe they have the lights. I like the guys with the flags. the they're revving their engines, they're squealing their tires a little bit, and you can just like feel the hum and the energy and the excitement of these cars to just fucking floor it and take off. And we were feeling that. And now it feels like that has died for a lot of people. They're feeling like the same energy of 2023 is just seeping into 2024. It's crawling by while also flying by. How is it Q2 already? Also, how is it not 2025 yet? Constantly, like, there's a tiredness, there's an exhaustion that we're collectively feeling. And not everybody, I'm not pointing fingers here. Some people are like killing it, but I feel like the conversations behind the scenes and what's going on outwardly are different. Like a lot of people are saying that it's going well when it's not, and a lot of people are saying nothing because it's not. And few people are being honest about what's going on. New level, new devil. There's a level of resilience that you have to have in business, in life, as you prepare for an up level. And I think a lot of us are in this squishy caterpillar turning into a butterfly moment where everything kind of feels liquidy and gooey, and like we're having our faces get melted off because we're being prepared to like lead the movement, lead the change, set the new trends, like be those authority figures. It's causing a lot of people to question everything. Question their audience, question their offers, question their pricing, question who they are, what they do, question if they're good enough, question if they're worthy enough, question if they know enough, if it's meant for them. And I think, feel, believe that if we realized that our resilience is being tested a little bit, you would be able to see this for what it is. Like, it's very easy to look at what's right in front of you, especially when things are weird or wonky or not the way you want them to be or expected them to be or used to be. And like pulling away to see the full tapestry is hard sometimes. And sometimes a little bit of resilience is all you need. Now, I'm not telling anybody here who's, your reality is very real to you. I'm not here to like gaslight you and tell you to just hold on. But I do want to also tell you to hold on. Like, if you feel like you are one of those people who is meant to be leading the movement, the new era, hold on. Like, there are trends in life. Remember, like when the market crashed in 2008, I was like 20, no, I was like 22. Yeah, I was like 22. I graduated in 2004. My dad was finance. He still is. That's how I got into finance and investments before I did this. But people were jumping out of their office windows because the market crashed. People were leaving their car running and staying inside it and closing the garage door, if you know what I'm saying. People lost their minds because of the wave in the market. That's just how life is. There are ebbs and flows, there are waves, there are peaks and valleys. The people that did not jump out the window or leave their car running in their garage while they sat inside of it, the people who did not pull all of their investments and panic, the people who said, okay, I'm just going to leave my money in my accounts, in my investments, and we're just going to pray our way through this because it will turn around. Those people have a bunch of money now. Everybody bounced back. Like no one is still living in the crisis. Came back around. And so for any of you who are feeling like I'm in a valley, I'm in a low spot, it's going to bounce back. It's coming back around. You have to be resilient in these moments and get off that roller coaster of emotions that we let our business be the ride operator of. You're going up, you're going down, you're going up, you're going down. And just trust that at any given moment, things can change for you. You could listen to this, you could listen to me yammer on, you could be inspired, you could go write a piece of content that gets you a client right now. Like at any given moment, like it can come back. At any given moment, you can get back on top. You can feel like you're on top of the world again. At any given moment, you can control the narrative and be confident and be that badass person that you feel like, quote unquote, you once were. You're still that person. You're still that successful person. Nothing has changed about you. Nothing has changed about your audience. People are still seeking solutions to the same problems and looking for the offer that you offer. The difference is the space is noisier. Fact. People are being inundated fucking constantly by ads. Do you know how annoying it is to watch a YouTube video and have ads pop up every 5 seconds because they want you to pay to not get ads? I refuse because I don't use YouTube very much. But like you're scrolling your social media, ads, ads, ads. Even before social media, you'd watch TV, commercials, commercial break. Do you ever notice how a 30-minute show, now that we have them to live stream on like Netflix or Disney or whatever, Paramount, Peacock, whatever, they're only 21 to 22 minutes? Why? Because 30% of the 30 minutes was spent on commercials. And now it's probably even more than that. Listening to the radio, same thing. Like people have always been inundated with commercials and ads. It's ramped up. So cut through the noise. Show them what makes you amazing, what makes you brilliant, why your offer is different, why it's the answer to their problems. Keep showing up. Something that I absolutely fucking love is that if you are here, you have a 100% success rate at overcoming hard things. Every bad thing that has ever come your way, you have overcome it because you're still standing here. It didn't take you out. It didn't, maybe it knocked you down for a bit. That's okay. It didn't take you out. You're still here. Every other hard thing that's going to come down the line for you, you will overcome. You will overcome it. You have a 100% success rate at overcoming it. You just need to be a little resilient. And that looks different for everybody. Okay. If going and getting a job is you being resilient, do it. If holding out and showing up and getting bolder and bigger and louder about how amazing you are is you being resilient, do it. But please do not crumble. Do not curl up in a ball. Do not hide because it's hard and weird. That's your perception. Okay. I was talking to one of my clients this morning. We were talking about this perception that everyone's saying that it's hard. So everyone's just kind of believing that it's hard. But if everyone stopped saying how hard it is, it wouldn't be hard anymore. If we started saying, hey, it's easy, it's fun, we're doing it, yay, everyone would just start believing it. But because we're so influenced by other people and what they're saying, we say it too, and we believe it. Which brings me back to my original point. You were meant to lead the next era. You were meant to be the one that influences the people. You are resilient, and we are looking at you to be the authority and set the trends and make the changes. You feel like it's squishy, squeezy, constrictive right now because you're waiting for someone else to tell you, tell us, tell all of us what the new deal is going to be when it's supposed to be you telling us what to do, what the trends are, leading us into the next phase of our lives. So I love you. You are a resilient badass. And I hope that you got some value from this today. Super quick, Unrivaled Empire is for those authority figures who are ready to step into that moment. In your mind, you think of yourself 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road and going, I'm on stage, I have books, move over Mel Robbins, move over Amy Porterfield, move over Jenna Kutcher. Like, I'm here. Why does it have to be so far away? You're meant to start leading and being an authority right now. Let's do that. We're going to grow your business. We're going to scale your business. We're going to work on your mindset so that when there are ebbs, you're okay. You're ready for the flow. Okay. Doors close on Sunday. Monday, we're going to get started. You're going to get a 2-hour kickoff private with me. We're going to audit your business, do more of what you love and less of what you don't, so that the right people are coming to you. You're having fun. You have a business that feels light and amazing and is making you the money that you want to be making. 6 months, me and you, baby. Yeah. Secondly, if you want playful profits for free, you need to join 10K formula before April 30th. This is the foundation to consistent 10K months. We're talking about growing your audience, nurturing your audience, selling to your audience. I've been saying it for 3 years now. Never changes. It will never change. Like, you show up, you give value, you make offers every day, period. That is the formula for getting clients. There are 13, no, 12. There are 12 short modules hitting on those 3 topics that I just talked about: growing with the right people, turning them into raving fans, selling to them. Boom. And before April 30th, you're going to get playful profits for free. There are already how many? So many? There's over 100 prompts for copywriting to get you more sales. And we're not even halfway through month 2. So every month for 6 months, you are going to get a challenge, a game to get you more eyeballs, more fun, more clients. Okay. I'll put the links in the comments. That's it. I hope you have an amazing day. If you want to talk about either of those things, just DM me. Easy. Keep it simple, friends. Have an amazing rest of your day and rest of your week. And I'll see you all later. Bye.